Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we will discuss the project planning process. This is basically the deciding in advance what to do, how to do, when to do, by whom to do, where to achieve the targets well in time. It means in the project planning process, we are deciding in advance about the project activities so that we will be able to achieve the targets well in time. This is basically a managerial function in which the manager decides in advance about the different project activities and plan about the various project activities for the achievement of the target. These are the various steps that involve in the planning process. First is the SWOT analysis. That is to check the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats that are available to the organizations. When the manager know about the strength and the weaknesses, opportunities and the threats, so he will be able in the position to fully utilize the strength and to cover up the weaknesses as well as to avail the opportunities and make the corrective actions to cover up all of the threats. After it, feasibility study will be performed, and you can watch in my videos a complete lecture about the feasibility study. After it will be decided about the vision and the mission statement. Again, I am repeating. Also, I earlier discussed in my previous lectures, but here I am repeating that in the vision statement, we will decide what we want to become in the future, what we want to do in the future without mentioning quantitative limits. However, in the mission statement, we will describe the current status or the current position of an organization with respect to its implies with respect to its product mix, with respect to its location, ethical standards, etc. After it will be take the decision regarding the long-term objectives and then the short-term objectives. The long-term objectives having the life more than 1 year, while the short-term objectives having the life up to 1 year. After it, we will find out the various strategies and the policies that are available for the performance of the long-term and the short-term objectives and find out the positive and the negative side of each of the strategy and the policy. After it, we will select the suitable strategy and policy. Again, I am repeating that strategy is the line of action that is performed to achieve the long-term objective, while the policy is the line of action that is performed to achieve the short-term objective. After it, we will develop a work breakdown structure. We will divide all of the big work or the whole project into smaller pieces or smaller activities, and for each activity, we will decide that how much labor, financial, and the human physical resource will be required for each and every activity. After it will be decided about the rules, that is, what will be allowed in the organization and what will not be allowed in the organization. Rules, regulations, and overall organizational structure, that is vertical structure or horizontal structure or mixed structure, etc. All the decisions will be taken. After it, again I have organizational structure and procedure. We will discuss or decide, and also we decide the human, financial, and physical resource requirement. How much labor, especially the skilled labor, will be needed, and how it will be ensure its availability, as well as how the fund will be generated and how much funds will be needed. Furthermore, the physical resource, that is the different transport equipments, communication equipments, different plant and equipment that will be required, how we will make ensure their availability, as well as the what will be the style of the leadership. whether it will be the democratic or autocratic or mixed style of leadership will be followed. We will also decide about the motivational techniques. What are the different motivational techniques that will be followed to motivate the employees? Some of the techniques that is related to the finances and some of the techniques that is not related to the finances, that is the non-financial punishments or the reward will be decided. After it, the evaluation techniques that will be followed during this project will also be discussed. Normally, the evaluation that is most preferable is the phased evaluation, which is also considered as staged evaluation, that performs some steps and then check whether we are doing according to the standards or not. If yes, then move the forward. However, in a very short period of time, if the project live, so you may use the technique post control evaluation, that you have completed the project and then check whether we have done very well or not. So it depends upon the decision of the manager. So this was about the project planning process. I hope you will like it. Please share it and also mention in the commentary box about your comments. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.